I can't get my head around it, Jonathan. And I was over in the States at the golf course a couple of weeks back, sitting down with Eric and Lara. And Eric made the comment, you know, we don't need this as a family. Our father's getting shot at every day. And I kind of thought, oh, that's a bit of an exaggeration. It's actually not. How does this happen again, particularly after the first instance, when most normal, reasonable people would assume that they would go into overdrive to protect him, given what occurred a few weeks ago?
Right. Well, having been a Navy SEAL before I was an FBI special agent, so I know how to attack and I know how to defend both. And so when I look at these things, when I do my threat assessments, I look at it from the attacker's point of view. I ask the question, who would attack? Why would they attack? I get into that mindset, and then I look for avenues of approach, critical areas, and when those areas are critical that I can exploit. And I can't see that being done here. They are not, the Secret Service is not doing that when they do these threat assessments. And when you start looking at the background of a lot of these individuals, they're very liberal, very leftist, the same thing with the FBI. And so from an investigative standpoint, I can't tell you whether it is nefarious intent, the people that are approving these standards, or whether it is just overall incompetence.
It just doesn't make sense.
I don't think incompetence would be the answer.
Yeah, okay. Jonathan, last question. I don't have much time left. Should he be getting private security around him? What does he need to now take control of this situation and say, clearly what is going on now is not enough?
I suggest, and I've suggested this all over social media, but I don't have the contacts, but I suggest that he does hire a company like mine that has former special forces, so we could just do perimeter security, because that's where all these attacks are coming from. The Secret Service does a fairly good job at the immediate protection around him, as long as they're communicating, which they didn't do during the first attempted assassination. But perimeter security is where they're lacking. Private security to do that. He shouldn't have to. But right now, at this point, he's unable to rely on the Secret Service and local law enforcement to do that.
Yeah, great stuff. Jonathan Gilliam, really enjoy